Hi, City Santa Rosa. It's Stephanie Lennox, and I'm glad to be here with you. If we can't be out there together, let's set ourselves up individually so we can be continuing to learn about and care for our creeks. This activity is brought to you by the City of Santa Rosa's Creek Stewardship Program. We want everybody to keep getting out there and keep learning about and connecting to our creeks so we can keep protecting them. This activity is called Sit Spots. So it's about finding a place in nature to enjoy and relax and just take in the nature shows that are around you. There are a few options of journal notebooks that you could be using while you're at your sit spot to record the observations that you're making. And we want to give you some information about doing sit spots, and then hopefully you'll be ready to go and get out there and do your own sit spot. I'm going to share a slideshow with you, and that way I can give you some information and off you go to your own sit spot. So we are inviting you to create your own sit spot. And this is a place where you're going to be still and quiet and see what nature has to offer. And here is a sit spot in action. It's got a few elements as well as you participating as a silent observer as to the nature spot that you've picked. So you've got a place with some nature, even just a spot with a few plants will do. And you're going to have yourself set up with items to help you with your time that you'll be studying and observing nature, clipboard, a pencil, the booklet to write on, and something to sit on so that you can be comfy. When we do sit spots, we're choosing something that's healthy for us to do. It is a great idea to give your mind and body a chance to completely relax and just be silent and still, taking in and connecting with nature. That is you connecting with yourself because you're made out of nature. And the idea of a sit spot is that it's helping you to blend completely in with your natural environment so that then your natural environment begins to move again and begins to live again. And then you're able to see the entire nature show because you're sitting stilly and watching. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go outside so that you can look for your place that you'll be doing your sit spot in. You want to look around and find a place that you like and you're interested in, and it's got at least a few plants, if not even a larger area or a creekside trail in a creek. You'll be able to figure out where you're at, what will be a good spot for you. You want to make sure it's got that nature around in some element. And you want to make sure that there's a place there that you want to and that you can sit down in. And we recommend sitting right down on the ground with a little bit of a covering so that you're comfortable, but really connecting with the environment by sitting right on the ground there. And so here's an example of a Santa Rosa summer camp counselor finding their sit spot and getting themselves comfortable. So go out and find your spot. After you're done identifying your spot, you're going to want to gather everything you'll need to have with you to complete your sit spot time. So you're going to want to gather that thing that you're going to sit on. You can get a plastic bag, a paper bag, a yoga mat, little piece of carpet, anything that will be comfortable and keep you from sitting right on the crunchy leaves. You're going to want to grab a pencil to write with, make sure it's nice and sharpened, and your sit spot book printed out, as well as something to write on like a clipboard or a hard surface like a book. So to print and get those sit spot book pages will give you something to do at your sit spot as you are making your observations. Here's what the older version of the sit spot book looks like. You're going to fold these together and those will be your outside pages. You're going to be drawing, you're going to be labeling, you're going to be thinking about and wishing for your sit spot and writing all those down. You're going to be listening for some nature noises and writing down or drawing what you hear. You're going to be looking closely at the habitat components that are around and who you see living there. And you're going to attempt to write a nature poem. And remember that poems don't have to rhyme to be a poem. So just let what you're seeing inspire you. Let the words flow and just get those written down. And then at some point, take a few deep breaths and ask yourself how you're feeling and get that written down. Here's what your book will look like when you print out those pictures, those pages back to back, or just place them back to back. And then here's what a younger version of the Sit Spot book looks like. You can just review with your youngster what they're looking to put down. They can practice writing, they can draw, they can do whatever they want as they're trying to capture what they're seeing. Here's the other side of that booklet that you'll fold together and fold together into a booklet. They're thinking about and then writing or drawing down what they see, and they're thinking and writing down about what they're hearing at their sit spot. All right, once you've got all that lined up, you're ready to go back to your spot and have your sit spot time. You're going to place down your bag. You're going to make sure to remove any crunchy, sticky, pokey leaves or rocks and get yourself comfortable. This is going to allow you to really do that silent, still sitting and blending in with nature when you can be so comfortable. You're going to make sure that you're getting yourself calm, and you're doing that with deep breaths, and you're reminding yourself that as you're sitting for 10 minutes, you're going to be looking all around. Get in the zone. Get yourself ready by sitting and relaxing. Close your eyes for a little bit and take in those deep, slow breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And continue to do that and continue to relax and continue to get still and sink into your special spot. When you're doing your sit spot time, remember to listen and look at the show that's all around you, and to look close by, near the ground, look up to the sky, as far away as you can see and everything in between. We've got lots of acorns on the ground right now, and all sorts of kinds of creatures go in to look and eat those acorns. In this picture, there's a frog sitting waiting to meet you until you're still enough. It'll start to move around again. Can you find it? Look to the tops of the trees, look past the tops of the trees out to the sky and see if you can see any high-flying birds. There's a nature show happening all around you, and from your sit spot, we encourage you to see all of it and capture all of it. Wondering if you're getting ready to go out and do your sit spot. Do you have an idea in mind where you want to go? We would love for you to enjoy your time outdoors, and we're reminding you that you can keep coming back to your sit spot. It will be there for you every time you want to find that relaxing, quiet nature time and to continue to connect with and to study the nature that we're all made out of. You'll always see something familiar. That spot will call you back to it and you'll remember it, but you'll also always see something new because nature is always changing. Try to sit for a longer and longer time each time you sit. Do that challenge and see how still and how long and still you can be. You can be a sit spot scientist if you keep coming back and repeating your studies. The creeks are ours to protect, and we want to keep on connecting so we can keep on protecting them. We hope that you enjoy finding your sit spot and watching the shows that nature has. Thank you for caring about our creeks and knowing that what you do makes a difference every day. It really is what we do that creates the health of our creeks. And go enjoy your sit spot. Thanks. Bye.